morning, Osprey Nation. My name is Hagon. Today is Thursday, May 21st, 2026.
Hi, I'm Osprey. I'm Bria. The weather today is cloudy with a high of 68 degrees and a low of 58. The current temperature is 61. The air quality as of 7:30 this morning is 32.
Let's find out what's for lunch today.
Lunch today is hamburger, cheeseburger, chicken torta with lime crema, or southwestern salad with chips, served with oven fries, cucumber coins, frozen strawberry cup, and your choice of milk.
Breakfast on Tuesday will be muffin with smoothie or honey on croissant, served with pineapple cup and your choice of 100% fruit juice or milk. Good morning, Ospreys. Happy Thursday. We're at the last day of the week. Let's finish strong.
Thursdays are a great time to stay focused and make sure all your work is completed and turned in. Give your best effort all the way through.
Remember to check your work, stay organized, and follow directions. Finishing strong shows responsibility and pride in your learning.
The HWES Wheels Party is coming up on June 5th. Keep getting your bikes, scooters, skates, and helmets ready for the fun-filled day.
And a reminder to all current second and third graders. If you're interested in joining Osprey TV next year, we're looking for some new crew members. More information will be shared soon.
Today, we also have a special short video created by Hagon about Memorial Day, which is observed on Monday.
There will be no school tomorrow, Friday, or on Monday in observance of Memorial Day. We hope you take this time to relax and reflect. Be kind and respectful and help make our school a positive place for everyone.
Let's make it a fantastic finish to the week, Ospreys. And as always, be respectful, responsible, and ready to learn, today and every day.
Hi, my name is Hagon. Today, I will be talking about Memorial Day. Memorial Day is celebrated on May 25th. Memorial Day is celebrated to honor and mourn U.S. military personnel who died in service. Originally known as Decoration Day after the Civil War, it became a federal holiday in 1971 to honor all Americans who died during the Civil War. Some ways to celebrate Memorial Day are attending local parades and ceremonies, supporting veterinarians, wearing red poppies, and hosting family barbecues. I hope you learned something. Bye!
Good morning, students and staff. It's time for our Mindful Minute. Before I start, happy Thursday, Friday, and Monday because we have a 4-day weekend. So I will see you next Tuesday. Please get into a seated position, resting your hands on your lap. Please close your eyes for this exercise. Okay, here we go. Today we're going to really try to focus on our breathing and to practice letting our thoughts just flow in and out. As we begin, close your eyes, take a deep breath in through your nose, pause, and out through your mouth. As you continue breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, I want you to focus on one thing that you can hear or feel. I want you to spend the next 2 minutes focused only on this. If you find that your thoughts wander, just gently direct them back to what you were focused on. It is perfectly normal to have wandering thoughts. Just simply acknowledge that they are there and refocus yourself. Continue to keep breathing and stay focused on what you chose. When you are finished, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, and slowly open your eyes. Thank you for joining us, Osprey friends. I'll see you on Tuesday after our 4-day weekend for another Mindful Minute. Now for our Korean phrase of the week. Have a wonderful weekend, my friends. Bye.
Good morning and happy Thursday, Osprey Nation.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Freeman. I am one of your assistant principals, and happy last day of this week.
All right, we just wanted to remind you, as Dr. Freeman said, today is the last week of school. Isn't that exciting? Yay! I'm sorry, the last day. Sorry. Let me repeat that.
Don't believe that first part.
The last day of school for this week, okay? Please don't go home and tell your parents that Dr. Sullivan said you shouldn't report back to school.
Please
Today
don't.
is the last week. And guess what? You also have Monday off. Isn't that exciting?
A nice long weekend. I know some of you probably have planned. You're going to go some places and visit some places. So it's an exciting time of year.
And you know what, guys? Make sure you're reading a good book. I don't know if you still, I don't think you can check out a library book anymore, but make sure you grab something to read. Reading is always a good habit because you don't always have to read a book. You could be reading the newspaper, the Stars and Stripes, or anything you can get your hands on. But reading is always a very good practice. It keeps you exposed and abreast of events that are important.
And also, one of the things that we like to, suggest is have a travel journal. I know that me and Dr. Sullivan, we write down the places that we go so that way we can kind of reflect and look back at all the memories and the things that we may have experienced through that trip. So that also helps you with your writing too. So reading and writing are two things you want to keep up to speed.
All right, guys. So for today, our last day of this week, we want to remind you of our 3 Osprey R's, okay? Because even though it's the last day, they still very much count. So whether you're in the cafeteria, whether you're in the hallways, in the bathrooms, in your classrooms, or on the bus, Dr. Freeman, we expect you to adhere to those 3 Osprey R's. Can you remind them what they are?
Yes, be respectful, be responsible, and be ready to learn. And I am so glad that Dr. Sullivan said the buses. So some of you, I've been getting multiple bus reports as far as you not being responsible and safe on the bus. So what I've started to do is I'm getting on the bus now, and I'm going to address the whole bus. I've done 2 buses so far. So if I get a report, number 1, we're going to call you in and we're going to have a conversation with you. Number 2, we also have to contact your parents to let them know what has happened. And number 3, I'm getting on the bus. The other day what happened was one of the kids asked me if I was going to ride the bus home. Surprise, it's a possibility. I might ride the bus home with you and then come back. So I need for you to get on the bus. We need for you to get on the bus and do what you are supposed to do and make sure you're listening to the people who are in charge on the bus, which is the monitor and the driver.
One other thing, the cafeteria. Guys, the cafeteria, you're a little bit too loud. We want you to have fun. We know that's the time when you socialize with your friends, and we want you to do that. But we also want you to obey the lunch monitors. They're there for your safety. When they ask you to be quiet, then we want you to be quiet, okay? Because if something happens, you need to be able to hear directions and instructions, okay? So it is critical that you maintain a certain level, voice level in the cafeteria. So when they ask you, okay, kids, there's a time to be quiet right before you dismiss. Please listen to them, okay? Because that's very important. We know that everyone is talking in the cafeteria. We expect that. That's where you meet up with your friends. But there should be no horse playing in the cafeteria. Let me tell you why. If you fall and you hit your head against one of those sharp edges, it can be really, really serious, okay? So we want, for your own safety, please do not play in the cafeteria, and please listen to the directives given by the lunch monitors, okay? Yeah. So having said that, do you have anything else?
No, I don't. Just, we understand it's the end of the year, and, we get all the things, but just make sure that we're still doing what we're supposed to do.
All right, having said that, have a fantastic long weekend. Bye.
알겠어요. 알겠어요. Sounds like I'll guess. Yo, right? 알겠어요 means I understand. You can change it into a question simply by raising the intonation at the end. Like, 알겠어요? 알겠어요? Do you understand? 알겠어요? 알겠어요? Yes, I understand. 네, 알겠어요. 네, 알겠어요. Do you understand? 알겠어요? 알겠어요? Yes, I understand. 네, 알겠어요. 네, 알겠어요. That's all for today. 안녕히 계세요.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Place your right hand over your heart.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing for the purpose statement.
If you're new here, please try to follow along as we say our school purpose statement.
Work together to develop characteristics and implement practices that produce enduring student, staff, and school excellence. Have an awesome Osprey Day. Osprey lead the way.